Subtext, screws loose. You're on first, interrupt. Suck, brain, you're on second.
Want me to go holy?
Yes.
2 tanks is pretty useless.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I had to run all the way back to Mimran, and then the loot just appeared in my bags. Whew, I thought I'd lost it for a moment.
Okay. Let's summon him.
I mean, we would have killed you, you know?
Well, I killed
Unless
myself.
that
I
dank
killed
normal
myself
mode
to
in
get the
there,
loot. Come on, man.
No, almost it.
Oh my god. Trial Ninja looting the Saronites.
Thank
Only
you for the
22
summon.
I
this time.
saw it.
We got
Does no
40
one
last time.
Does no one need this weapon?
Probably not.
It's way worse than the Flame Leviathan one, so.
Jack, the Masticore is better than
Buff
Insanity
up.
Grip.
Come on, guys, pop in your flask.
Warrior, Hunter, Shaman.
Am I tanking on Yogg too? Or...
Nah,
Yeah, you
should be fine with one then.
on Yogg.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah.
Because I don't want to change flasks. Like,
Tash, you stand with the casters. I'll be on the side as per usual.
Yeah.
Everybody else is melee.
Give you a flask.
Remember to do misdirects and tricks on pull to give more threat. Do we have a cooldown rotation set up?
Yep.
Good.
You did it.
What?
You did group 1 and 2.
No.
No, cooldown.
not
For search.
interrupts.
I think I'm gonna call them out.
Okay, good.
We're still
Everyone
missing
is ready to do a
flasks.
pull timer now.
We're missing flasks.
They probably pop them when we pull.
Okay.
What Tusk says as well. Yeah, you don't really have to move the boss. Just...
When's the lust?
Subtext.
The lust is at like 3 minutes when the cooldowns are back. So you want to build dread before.
Group 1 next.
Mark move up.
Parentes need to be able to see that.
Group 2 next.
We've
Group 1
got
next.
Surge in 25 seconds. Free death. What do you want?
I just need a sack and then use my ward, so.
Group 2
Okay.
next.
I'll sack the first one.
okay.
Group 1 next. Group 2 next.
Now give me a sack and
It's
it
up.
goes up.
Group 1 next. Group 2 next. Group 1 next. Group 2 next.
For the next one, I need pain suppression. I will use my last hand, and I mean a guardian spirit.
Group 1 next.
Oh, you want PS and Guardian?
Group 2 next.
No, only one of those and last time should be fine.
Group 1 next.
Now give me Guardian Spirit. Last time is also out.
I repeat, Group 2 next. Group 1 next. Group 2 next.
Okay, surge in 20 seconds. What do you have for next? 3 deaths?
I will have last. Sorry, I mean Sunwell. I need another sack and I will sleep.
Okay, Durka, you're sacking this one.
Group 2 next.
Okay.
But he is correct. We will have last in 20 seconds.
Group 1
I was on
next.
cooldown. Yeah, cooldown.
Yes. Give me now a sack.
I laid you.
Last?
Getting TDO. Tash him.
Thank you.
Group 2 next. Group 1 next.
Durka, do you want to get a Vapor soon? Or...
Yeah.
Group 2 next.
Still good for a bit.
Group 1 next.
For the next one, I will need Guardian Spirit and sack.
Yep,
Group 2 next.
10 seconds. We're going to need a Guardian Spirit and Honey will sack.
Group 1 next.
MD on tank.
Okay, Guardian Spirit me now.
Backs up.
I lost track. Group 1 next.
A South there.
Group 2 next. Group 1 next.
South toss.
Group 2. Group 1.
We're going to get another Surge.
We will have Wall in last time.
Help up
Group
the
2.
as well.
I repeat, Group 2.
Give him Pain Suppression on this Surge.
Group 1.
I cannot.
Group 2.
No problem, I'll raid sack.
I'm raid sacking.
Okay, good.
Raid sack
Okay,
up.
give him everything.
Throw the
Group
kitchen
1
sink.
is next.
Good job.
No.
That was perfect.
Other than getting me killed with the fire.
Well, I mean, I was just talking about my mana. My last flash of light, and then I was out of mana, and it died.
I had 27 mana left, yeah.
Yeah, it's like so perfect.
It's so bad having like multiple paladins on that, I feel. Cause like we just overheal each other.
Warrior, Hunter, Shaman. What do you call it? Gloves. Okay, so I'm gonna go talk to the keepers, or rather, just Thorin. Thank you, Brain.
I have an idea. How about we do Yogg-1 with only Mimiran?
Sounds so good. What about Hoder?
Only
After all.
only Hoder, yeah.
Hold on.
So Thorim is the ice guy, right? Brain?
Thorum
No, it's the Thunder
is
guy.
lightning.
Wasn't he the girl with all the plants?
Thank God Honey talks in like 1 minute.
He's trolling.
Oh, as if I wouldn't know that.
Do you have the macro for who goes in?
The first time Zack is not twice.
Damn. I'm Tessa, hello.
Nether's
Wait,
isn't
Can you link a
here.
picture of where the positions are?
No, you're Moby. But yeah, there's Zaza. We should find a replacement.
Hello.
Yeah, and Nether.
Yeah, I know.
Do we have a picture of where those spots are?
It's a clock. Those
Okay,
are
and are we
hours.
at 6 o'clock now?
Yes.
Yeah, we're at 6 o'clock. Yeah. So is Moby here? Moby's here. Fugelheim's here. Zaza's not here.
We got
Enigma-
Albea.
Enigma's here though. Ah, Subjects is twice now.
Gotta put in Albea
Yeah,
and
you have Albea and Annihilus.
Oh crap! I pasted my recruitment macro. Right, there. Is that good?
I approve. No. Do you?
No,
Oh,
No.
there's Zook once.
it's just a meme, dude.
Oh, okay.
And we have a
We don't
screw
need
loose and
raise.
not the screws loose. But that's another matter, I guess.
Whoa. So racist.
Yeah, looks good.
We want me as holy, right?
If Pre-Death can pick everything up off the healers that are gonna die if they get hit by the ads, sure. Decent.
There's also this big fucking DBM message all over your screen if you're on default options settings. To help you with Sarah's casting even further.
Can Paladins make sure they're on the right aura as per Pally Power? I guess it doesn't matter between me and Durka. Okay, hopefully everyone's familiar with this. Phase 1 is basically the same, except that it's a bit slower because we don't have the damage buffs. And the AoE explosion will kill you. Or if you're a caster, if you have something below 22k health or something, it's probably going to kill you. Yeah, so, and if you do, like Brain said, if you have the debuff, move out. But otherwise, phase 1's pretty much the same. Don't trigger any of the clouds. I'm not too sure how much damage it does. Phase 2 is pretty much the same. The main thing to watch out for Phase 2 is typically just the brain portal guys. You guys need to look away from the skulls. You don't want to lose too much sanity. There's no green beams around the outside of the room, so you can't regenerate your sanity. So you've got 100 sanity, and that's all you have for the whole fight. So make sure you don't lose too much of it. And then Phase 3, again, it's pretty much the same. Because we've got Thorim active, the ads are going to be killable. On Yogg-0, you can't kill the ads, but we're going to be able to kill them. The main thing for Phase 3 is healers are all going to be looking away. The tanks just need to get aggro on them as quickly as possible, because otherwise they're going to one-shot the healers. Besides from that, we'll do a ready check. If anyone has anything to add it now.
Don't suck.
Don't suck. Yep. Do we want a hunter in the brain? Okay, so out of those people, who isn't comfortable in the brain room? Who hasn't done it before?
I did it like once or twice. I don't have a lot of practices with it.
Okay, so I'll swap you. You can stay out. Renthis, you're 11 o'clock.
Yay!
I'll just be backup then. In case someone dies.
Just be back up. Okay. And Honey will be back up at 6 o'clock if Tej can't make it.
Yeah.
All right.
And by the way, so if you're a brain room guy and you die, just say your number. Brain room number 6 dead or whatever the fuck.
Phase 1, the explosion probably does enough damage to kill every melee, right?
Death Knights.
Besides the Death Knights.
And Rogues. Fine.
Which Phase 1 explosion are we talking about?
The death explosion.
When you kill the ads, they explode.
Okay,
so we actually run out beforehand?
If you have the dot or you have particularly low health, yes.
So we actually survive them somehow. Okay.
I think you can survive them if you're 100% HP and have no debuffs and no nothing, and there's no AoE. Then I think you can maybe survive it.
I mean, on 10 man, it's like 14k damage, so...
Yeah, I think it's like 20-something K. So if you get sneezed on by anything else, you die.
Have we set like who's going to what side or whatever in the brain room, by the way?
Like these announcements, these numbers are hours on a clock face. So 9 o'clock over here is on the left side, 3 o'clock's on the right side, and use that sort of left-right side split for when you go into the rooms. So for example, 7 o'clock through to 11 or 12 o'clock, they'll be on the left side, and 1 o'clock round to 6 o'clock will be on the right side, if that makes sense. If you're on... There's only one healer.
There's only one healer. I'll go wherever I'm needed the most, though. As soon as we enter, I'll try and pre-shield everyone. That's usually enough.
Yeah, that would obviously help. But besides from that, everyone was ready. So one sec. So I'd say let's give it a go.
Check your buffs, check your flasks.
Okay, pre-death, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go then. Let's start moving.
Yeah, for Phase 3, Dirk is gonna try to like exorcism the ad.
Could you mark
and
pre-death?
drag it towards pre-death.
Don't run into those clouds. Very dangerous pathing for no reason.
Okay, we need to stay on top of these ads, so
we will have one extra.
Can you be direct to me? Or...
the dot hits for a lot, so healers be on top of healing people up.
It's on Durka. In the back.
Yeah, Durka on the
to
back.
you.
Okay, that's good. Keep up.
Cycler will need to move out.
Yeah, I am.
I'm Bendido.
Yeah. Guys, I don't have it. I mean, don't go that. I haven't even reached the ball.
Top DPS on it.
I'm on low HP one to kick. Dog be on the high HP.
No, I just got that one on the low one, sorry.
Okay, I'm taking the next high one. Oh, no.
Ready? Move.
You take the new one.
Alright.
Auto got.
Fuck. I can't indeed, so yeah.
Taunting it.
Another one will spawn real soon.
Got 2 extra.
I've got the low one.
Raid's coming from your right.
We couldn't
You
get
need
that
to get
one.
the low one to the start. Okay, just turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean...
Okay, wipe it. Wipe it. Don't run to the door, wipe it, run into the mobs so they can kill you quickly.
Run to the mobs. Run to the mind controls.
So, Jack, you can't be touching the clouds. Butter, you can't be touching the clouds. Durka, we're gonna have you go tank to help pre-death pick up the ads. So pre-death and Durka, you'll both be in the middle. Durka, you've got a lot of long range, or decent long range taunts. You can build threat quickly. So you can be helping pre-death with the ads in the middle. Aside from that, guys, phase 1 is phase 1. Don't touch the clouds. Kill the ads as fast as you can. Yeah, there's not much more to say.
I will say that for the melee, the problem really is that in comparison to how Enigma moves it, we're like always right on the ass of the clouds. Like
melee
would be really
were
nice
fine.
if they could like the clouds in the middle move in such a predictable pattern that you should like never even be in danger of touching it. But we're always like just 1 yard ahead of it or something. It would be really nice if we could just like be at a comfortable distance, like stay in the super large open area in the middle.
So
keep them out there.
Durko, are you familiar with the tank movement in the center? That
Yeah.
Enigma. Yeah. So pre-death. Durka's going to be helping you tank now. Take a note of his movement, so you know how to move properly, so that melee have plenty of room to DPS, and it's not so much of a pinch. Like Kamisai says, the clouds are predictable, and you need to use that to your advantage, so you're optimizing the space that you do have. Is that okay, pre-death?
Yeah, of course, I mean...
Yeah, cool. Okay, buffs up. Do we have a feast? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, rip.
I love those flying feasts.
Yeah, have you never eaten flying fish?
Do we have a shitty commanding up, or what is it called?
Are we still triggering an extra one early on?
Let's not. Or...
No.
Let's not.
No?
For now.
Okay.
We might find it's necessary, but while people are still triggering them by accident, we're not going to, do anything particularly fancy.
Yeah, good point.
You don't want to AoE speed clear?
Yeah, I do. I do want to do that, but we need to do the basics first.
Jack.
Everyone's ready. Start moving in up to diamond.
No,
guys.
Jack hasn't answered. Oh.
Redo your focus melee.
We pulled. Get in.
Yeah,
Who will?
everybody was ready.
Focus your anger and hatred on his minions.
You can use your pets for this part. They don't trigger.
Holy
Either
shit,
your
Durka.
totems.
51k health.
What? Oh, right.
Oli, you need to move out.
Okay, top the melee up.
I'll tricks this one, Decker.
Hatred and rage guide your blows.
Casters also note, do not be too close, the explosion will kill you.
Yep, it's 16k through bone shield.
GBS, you're very squishy, you need to be careful as well.
Yeah, try to move well.
Right from your right.
Top the melee up.
Be careful of the cloud.
GBS, you need to move out.
Yep.
Somebody get next to interrupt. Are you?
Yep, I can get.
Okay, they're gonna be spawning faster and faster, so make sure you guys stay on top of the taunts. And we can't afford an extra trigger now.
Come on, guys, don't forget the interrupts. Come on.
Okay, wipe it. Wipe it up, guys.
Like, if one's dying melee, don't switch off it, because I was on cooldown there and I couldn't get the fucking interrupt. So...
Jack, that's the second time in a row. We've only done 2 attempts, and you've managed to trigger 3 clouds in 2 attempts. Okay? This is exactly what we're talking about in the announcement, okay? If you guys want to be a raider, okay, you need to be performing, you need to know the mechanics of the boss, etc, etc. Okay, this isn't particularly hard. The healing isn't intense in this fight. You literally have one job, which is not triggering the clouds. Okay, so let's step it up a bit. Alright?
As for all the DPS, your output doesn't really matter as long as you are pressing at least some button. And if you're not
As long as it's not the S key straight into a cloud, then it's fine.
Yeah, as long as you're not interrupting, all you need to mind is staying calm and paying attention to what's happening around you. Like, what you actually do is so far behind in importance.
Yeah, I mean, nothing should need to be said at all during phase 1. There's nothing to call out. Everybody is just having to be aware of their surrounding at all times. That's it.
This is a pretty easy boss. It's mostly just a personal idiot test. Beating this encounter should be the deciding factor if you get to breed or not.
Hey, it's Frogger in a circle, it's very complicated.
Hey.
Everyone is ready.
Everyone's ready.
We have a good clouds. Let's go.
The time to strike at the head of the beast will soon be upon us.
Redo your focus melee.
Like a good trick is like if a cloud just passed you, take its spot because it has to go a full circle before it gets back to you again. Sort of.
Yeah, it's like you stay on the cloud's ass instead of letting the cloud be on your ass.
I got this interrupt.
Don't fucking hit it until we get it over here. Especially when we're moving.
That was a hunter point aggro. Remember.
Right side. Don't trigger it.
Especially at the start, guys, DPS isn't a huge issue. It's only towards the last 3 or 4 that you start ramping up and you need to be getting the extra damage on them.
Thank God pets don't trigger this shit.
Hey, good job, Finkelheim. That was.
I will get the honor of melee.
Yes, show them no mercy. Give no pause to your attacks.
Get extra in melee. You probably have to use some CDs to kill these in quick succession.
Brainsick's up.
Am I allowed to lost?
I'll be on the Nitro highest one.
Enemies directed, Francis.
Cool down.
One more and we're in phase 2.
We have loads of extras. Yeah.
Yep, back it up.
Did I
like,
pop
can
on
we
that?
stop wandering? Like, you accomplish nothing when you start wandering around like headless chickens. Just keep going around the circle, around Sarah, at all times, unless you get the favor. At that point, you move to the ranged, and you follow the ranged. You do nothing else.
Which one? Who are you talking about?
Melee.
Just melee?
Melee.
There are melee
Okay.
who are trying to run to the ad while it's being pulled to the center instead of following the cloud.
Just wait.
movement.
Ranged will interrupt. We'll wait at Sarah. Stop triggering extra ones.
And range needs to, like, when you see me rocket boots away, don't fucking hit it, please. Like, that's just really stupid, because I'm trying to get into the middle. Like, just wait until it's in the middle.
You may DPS once the ad is in the middle with a tank.
Yeah, I mean, the one Guardian you don't need to go hard on is the first one, because you have so much time to kill it. As you saw at the end, even with the extra one that Fugelheim, I know Fugel triggered one in the middle, but even when that one was triggered, we had 2 up at that point. So like I said, we're going to get to the final 3 Guardians or so, and they're going to start, that's when they really do start overlapping.
I think what you really want to do is kill 2 at the start quickly,
Yeah.
like trigger an extra one.
Yeah, that would be ideal. But I mean, if people aren't waiting for it to be in the middle before they're DPSing, that's just slowing things down. This time, I think we will try triggering one on the way in, but I'll let Durka trigger it. Is that okay, Durka?
Yeah, I'll just rocket boots into it.
You shouldn't waste a cooldown, I think. Since we have a lot of time if you want to trigger it manually.
I'm just gonna use rocket boots. Like, there's no other time for me to really use it.
You can just walk into it in the middle.
Yeah.
Alright, line up.
Your call.
Did we do a ready check? Do another one just in case.
Focus.
Previous.
I was ready.
Cool. Everyone started?
Well,
Only let Durka trigger one, no one else trigger it.
I will get the second.
I got the second.
It didn't get cast to me, that's weird. Oh. There we go.
Show them no mercy. Give no pause to your attacks. Let hatred and rage guide your blows. Let hatred and rage guide your blows.
Put the melee up. On your left range.
Where's the next one being triggered? Can't see
Behind you.
That'd be cool.
Triggered.
They're triggered right now.
Okay,
Fuck
keep
this
this
These
up.
up.
Okay.
I'll enter the high one.
We have another one from behind the range group.
I'll go get it.
Range on your right. Do not trigger one on your right range. We have another one behind the range group.
Might want to use your DPS cooldowns together.
Put the melee up. Kill this one and we're into phase 2.
You can get the next.
Range on your left.
Get the interrupts, keep going the interrupts.
We gotta keep the interrupts up. There's still 2 up. We need to kill these.
I'll get the high one.
Get it out of the center, you'll get knocked
Will those
out.
spawn?
I don't know.
No.
Hopefully
No,
not.
they won't. No.
Don't take unnecessary damage, melee.
Kill the Constrictor.
Don't kill your pet.
Get cleansing totems down.
Take the Guardian away
Still
from the range.
exploding.
Keep it calm, guys.
Get cleansing totems down.
Okay.
If you see a skull close to you, you need to move away from it.
There's a corruptor in the back.
These are the assigns for the portal rooms. Make sure you know where you're going.
Yeah, need to move around.
Watch out for the laser. Please just move away from it.
Brain portal in 9 seconds. Brain people get into your position.
Ted, are you okay?
I am right now.
Get in position.
You have 2 crosshairs.
11's down.
Emissary, take over.
I'm constricted, I'm rooted. Or I'm gonna die now in the back. I'm dead.
Yep.
No one killing constrictors, not getting healed.
The raid can't split up. Melee can't just have a mind of their own and go to the back. You need dispellers with you.
Okay, well there was a call to go down here. Fair enough. I won't do that then.
We will hold until the reinforcements come. As long as men with stout hearts are manning the walls and the throne, Storm will
The Crusher, guys.
You ready to move out of the brain room before 10 seconds passed? You have 5 seconds to get out. Get out, get out, get out.
Got it to 85% in there.
Good.
Needs to be quicker.
Keep killing corruptors when you get out melee.
Do I combat rest someone?
Next brain portal in 10 seconds. Get Kami.
I'll get you.
Yeah, okay.
Suffocate upon your own hate. That terrible glow. Should that be? Tremble, mortals. Must.
Berserker. Extra range.
Tremble, mortals. Suffocate upon your own
Death
hate.
beams.
Tremble,
Other constrict on range.
mortals before the coming of the end.
Need to burn this crusher. Treat at this MC.
Yeah, all my sand's gone.
Tremble, mortals, before the coming of the
Oh my god, I went insane in there.
Yeah.
Couldn't even get to the portal in time.
Fuck off, Zook.
Okay, we can wipe this attempt up. Walk into death beams. Let's see. Enigma, what did you die to?
Death ray.
You died to
They're
yeah,
fucking
death ray.
lazy.
Okay.
Yeah, I think same with Draconi.
Yeah. So in phase 2, we have to stay at a fairly cohesive unit because the corruptors aren't casting if no one is in range of them. So we need to kill the things that are close to us, and we need to identify where the constricts are, because whenever we get a new one of those, we need to get it down before it kills the one in it.
Alright. I can't even remember who made the call to go north for the tentacles, but I guess that I shouldn't have listened to that.
Yeah, it's
You only
never mind.
move out within a few seconds of the portals coming up. Because, like, you guys want the spells, and, like, the spells have to be, like, everywhere else, too, right?
The ranged and healers can't just sit there and attack a crusher. The raid has to rotate between the crusher and the corruptors. So
There's
that melee
still
can
corruptors near the raid, though. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
at that point there was one crusher on the left and 2 corruptors in the back. At that point the ranged and healers need to rotate to the left and position between everything so that they can heal and dispel, mainly dispel the melee while they're killing corruptors. So it basically so that healers, aka dispellers, are in range of people attacking the crushers and the corruptors.
Do we need an extra healer in the brain room?
I don't think so.
No.
The second phase, there was no healer in there, right?
Yeah, no, there wasn't.
You never really send a healer down. Once you learn it, you never send a person down.
Yeah, you can avoid taking damage mainly.
Yeah, you can avoid taking damage,
But
and
we
we
do
have
need
hybrids.
healthstones, so.
Yeah, we'll get healthstones up, but the brain port room should improve over the next few attempts then anyway. I think the biggest issue last attempt was we lost people outside of the brain room. But yeah, Enigma's right, we do, like, stuff is going to spawn all the way around. And the raid, you know, we were all here killing a crusher here when there was stuff all the way over here. So we should have rotated around towards around the 11 o'clock position, so we're in between everything. Obviously it's going to be different for next attempt. Stuff's going to spawn in different locations, but I'll try and help the raid position itself in a better position. Do we want an extra healer? Maybe. I don't know how tight it is in terms of DPS.
The more healers you have, the less DPS you have, which means the more healer you need. So it's a downward spiral if you add healers, to be honest.
You mostly need them for dispels. I noticed a lot of curses were actually expiring on people too, like a shitload of them.
Yeah, so Taliesin and Drak, and I guess even the mages.
People that were out of range. I mean, I can't locate everyone if they keep running around.
The shaman can take curses up as well.
That's mainly positioning then, if it's a range issue.
Yeah.
Can I just say something about the brain room as well? When you're in there, if you get to a tentacle before someone else, or no, if you get to a tentacle after someone else and there's only like 2 people there, just move on to the next one. Because it's way quicker, just move on and get the next one started instead of all just sitting on 3 and then all moving in it. So just like don't all stack too much on the same one because we want to do it really efficiently.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, everyone's ready. we'll try and work on that debuff situation then. Phase 1 was pretty good though, so let's hope for another decent Phase 1.
It's actually really bad that, well, I kind of cheated on that, to be honest. Like 40k of that constrictor damage was me just beating on the dead one.
Focus your anger and hatred on his minions.
I'll get the first.
Are we not doing the extra thing?
I already touched one.
Yeah, we did.
We are.
Guys, you need to let the extra one get in the middle so we can stay on top of them.
That was the first one.
Nevertheless.
Top up the melee. New one behind range.
Get the next look on.
Yeah.
Actually.
I think it's manageable. I'll interrupt the low one.
You're gonna go get the other one?
Yes.
Keep the melee topped up, there's going to be a lot of explosions.
Just one.
You actually saved the CP.
Okay, well done.
It's phase 2.
Phase 2.
Things come first.
Keep up the interrupts.
Renth's triggered the cloud after it disappeared.
Yeah, it's
Move
fine.
out melee, move out melee.
Kill the constrictor.
That wasn't good.
Guys, run away from Skull. Skull cannot control itself.
30 seconds to borders.
I can't tank the crusher right now.
No one can.
Constrictors up.
Get away from Skull.
Bubbling into it.
Brain in 20.
Lasers, lasers.
Watch your link. Watch your link.
Brain in 10.
Run away from crusher.
Pulls at 10. 5, sorry.
That's a scary fucking crusher.
A lot of beams near the range.
The clans are united under Black Hand in this assault.
Tremble, mortals, before the coming of the end.
Gul'dan
Why is this constrictor still
Ah,
alive?
fuck, sorry.
I'm working on it.
Until then, the Black Rock clan will be trying to take the eastern wall.
We need to make our way to the other crusher. And we lost butter.
We will hold until the
Well, that was fast.
To the next crusher.
men with stout hearts are manning the walls and the throne. Stormwind.
I was getting shot at from
Range, move over to the right side of the room.
Can't waste time. You have the DPS. Gotta kill these crushers fast.
I think is this correct that every battle res is ready? Or...
Move out of the brain room in 5.
Yeah.
Move out.
Uh, who got mind control?
It was butter.
Butter.
Okay, resting lesser. Where are you, lesser?
Zunk, can you ank?
That crusher needs to be down already.
Dash, I need to go boulder.
Oh, holy shit.
Get away from Skull.
Oh, he might die.
Please, near the door.
Where did you go, Enigma?
Skull's on me. Away from me.
Get away from Skull, guys. You keep
Another
chaining
egg.
Skull.
Kill him.
Die to Constrictor. Need to burn the low crusher.
Move out of the brain room. Go, go.
It's a wipe anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I have a question. I somehow lost like 80 sanity at once. What causes that?
You must have looked into a lot of skulls.
No, I don't
what,
think so.
inside the
I
room?
went
Inside
into
the
the
brain
first room with 20.
Did you stand any of the lasers? Because that dips it quite a lot, right? Isn't it?
Probably. Run into lasers, wipe it up.
I didn't know that.
I think it does. Maybe I'm wrong about that, to be honest.
Run into crushers. Kill yourself.
Repair if you need to.
Alright, that was it.
Butter, how did you get MZ'd?
I got a lot of shots from Sarah. I lost pretty much 9 every 10 seconds or so.
He took 25,000 damage from psychosis. I don't know like how many hits that would be, but
It reduces 12 sanity.
yeah, but I don't know how much one hit does. So we like
5k.
Okay, that would be 5. Yeah, that would have cost you 60.
You starting client real quick.
What's psychosis?
It's
Psychosis
the
is-
targeted sap which reduces your sanity. I think she won't do it on people below. Is it 30 or is that like
30.
or is that like a post nerf thing where it doesn't
No,
do
she
that?
shouldn't. She
I
shouldn't.
think it's a post nerf thing because I still got it when I had 20.
It was,
Yeah, but
it
they
was
changed
changed. It was post nerf, it's below 40, and pre nerf, it's below 30.
30.
Okay, so she won't do it below 30.
Yeah.
Right, okay. And Malady is 3, and Brain Link is how much? Like 2 per second, or?
Brain Link is 2 per second, yes.
Okay.
Melody is 3 per second.
So no, Malady is just 3, like 3 flat.
Is it just flat? Okay.
Yeah, just like when it hits you, and then just so Malady doesn't take a lot because it's like also you can't really outplay it if you get hit by it. But I guess psychosis is the same. You can't really outplay psychosis.
Does psychosis only hit you if you're looking at her?
No.
No, it's just a random shot. The first brain move was really good there, by the way. It's the second one, I think we were missing people.
Yeah, I mean, even though we had an unintentional extra trigger, that was really well handled.
People need to be ready to go straight into the second round of pulls as well.
Yeah, there's like 10 seconds between exiting and having to re-enter. So typically you have to almost immediately. Yeah, we can try Lost on the Crusher.
Do we have a replacement for Tay? that isn't knife.
User in your channel timed out.
Not really. If we're behind on the crushers, lusting when they're stunned is pretty good.
Yeah, I think you should lust outside when they're stunned, then we lust inside the brain room at the same time. Because if you just lust at the start up top, then it's not really benefiting melee so much.
It is not bad inside, but do we need it inside?
It's anything
Otherwise, we can save Lust for melee for phase 3.
That's
It's
that needed. It's not really needed.
Hard pass is phase 2.
Yeah. Well, it's the faster we do phase 2, the better. Like, and if is everyone saving speed boosts if they have them for when you actually need to go to the brain? Because that's pretty important.
I think
DPS.
I think once we enter the brain room, you should pop lust, because it would last the full time of us killing the tentacles and then attacking the brain, right?
Yeah, then we could just use cooldowns and pots.
No point in waiting for it till we get to the brain.
True.
You usually pop lust down in the brain room when you get the easiest one, which is Ebon.
Yeah,
because that's the one that gives you the most time.
Oh,
That's a good idea.
There's one that's even quicker than like Stormwind or something.
Ebon Blade is
Ebon
like
Blade
the
is
easiest
yeah,
one.
it's the 3 packs of 3, and that's really easy.
Okay.
Well, the whole thing lasts 45 seconds, so you can use it once you get in. Once you take the
It's a
portal.
minute.
It's a minute.
Yeah,
it's not...
the only thing is,
Oh.
in Ebon you have the highest uptime on the brain with your Bloodlust. Unless we say that the brain rooms are ever a problem. Then it might be useful to use it in Stormwind.
Yeah, it just
that's
depends
it.
on which ones
Yeah.
you get, but you ideally want to lust on the Ebon Blade one because that's
For time
you get
efficiency,
so much
I
damage.
just say like if there's ever an event where people have say we have problems with the brain room, we can do it in Stormwind. Okay.
Are you guaranteed to get different ones, or can you get all of them?
No, you get all
rotates.
3 of them in a row.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it rotates through all of them. Like you can't get the same one twice in a row. I think, anyways.
Yeah, so the ideal thing is we get everyone first, and we just pop everything and then just smash it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I'm
kind of
thinking
makes
the
sense, I
same as
suppose, yeah.
Fugle.
Just because we can pop all cooldowns, and then I don't know if you want to pop in the second one or third one, maybe, I don't know, but
Or
we don't
just
need it
using
last
one.
phase.
What use first? Oh, first. Oh. You mean on first brain room, Fugle?
Yeah?
You don't die in the brain room ever.
I'm
I've seen
talking
it.
about outside. Yeah.
On what?
He's talking about popping lust for the first brain room, no matter which one it is. Since you know.
Yeah, but
but
the
we're
first
separate, so
brain room doesn't matter. And we don't help people outside with anything that can kill you.
You're not understanding me. I want it popped at the first room when we enter.
Yeah, I
So
heard that.
even more people get it inside. Because some people will die.
Well,
on
ideally we
after
don't
the
die
first
though.
room.
No.
You can't have
should
any
not be,
deaths.
yeah.
Like, you just can't have any deaths because you fall behind. Like, nobody should be dying to anything. There's literally no damage other than the beams and the crusher. Like, if you die, it's because nobody killed a constrictor, which is whole nother problem, right?
If you died, you failed mechanics. Or somebody around you failed mechanics, both of which can apply. But it all leads to failed mechanics, so nobody dies and you kill it. That's
It's
the
actually
plan.
really hard to die if, like, you don't try to die in phase 2.
Oh man, our trials, they They really are good at it.
Moby, Jack, Butter.
I'm ready.
Ready.
They're getting the 20% damage reduction off of the Crusher. That's what they're doing.
Let's pull in 3, 2, 1.
The time to strike at the head of the beast will soon be upon us. Focus your anger and hatred on his minions.
You get the first one, pre-death. I'll get the second.
Yes. It will be a big
You can walk through triggered clouds.
I'm interrupting Predas.
Don't give people any good ideas.
That's true.
It's handy to know.
Kill pre-deaths first.
I can drop the next.
I take
I
the
got
new
the new
one.
one.
You want that one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get the next.
Yes, show them no mercy. Give no pause to your attacks.
Doc, you need to have this one.
Yep.
There's one coming at range.
I can have this. I take the new one.
Okay, these are the last two that are required for phase 2. Casters, try to improve your positioning in phase 2 by standing as central as you can with respect to all the different tentacles.
Get away from
About melee. It's up on phase 5.
Those green froze.
This is really good starting position. Away from the skull.
Move away from laser.
You'll have
Move away
melee
from
towards
skull.
your left, healers.
Free interrupt these two,
Dispelling.
by the way, melee. There's no reason not to.
Go away from skull.
Get away from skull.
Link.
Brain link, screws.
So that's DC.
15 seconds.
Oscar, I need to go to brain portals. Fuck Melody as well.
I'll cloak this.
Lasers.
Taliesin, dude, run.
Careful of death rays.
They have 2 crushers now.
User disconnected.
Constrictor on the door.
Get the red one down. Fast.
Once we stun them with Bloodlust out there. Casters.
User entered your channel.
Lust. Lust out here.
Jack.
Zack, Bloodlust.
I did, we've got it. We've got it.
Yeah, you did. It's fine.
We've got it.
Healers, you can help DPS.
10 seconds in the brain room.
User disconnected from your
Get
channel.
away from the Crusher.
Move out, move
Get
out.
out.
85%. Jinxed.
Boom. Shit.
What
Kill
did
the
you guys guys do?
Constrictor, move
You
to
were
the
next to the
brain
crusher.
portal.
No, well,
hit
look
me
where
really
I
far.
was.
Pressing Moby.
Quite far away. But
Yeah,
let's take a
you
look.
can't hit corruptors that are butted right up against Crusher.
No AFK.
I wasn't hitting a corruptor either.
Constrictor. There's a new crusher up.
Like, dude, stop saying things that they're not pertaining to you. You don't have to say that something's not pertaining to you. Maybe even talking to someone else.
Another constrictor.
Yep. And subjects, please stop using the 10, you're 9.
You constrictor up, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, wipe it, guys.
It's pretty hard to in the brain ring.
Hit the beams.
Jump out.
Just walk in the beams. Oh, okay, there's no more beams, right?
Like,
come
if,
to the
if a
crusher.
general statement was made, don't, like, take it personal and think it was about you and then try to correct somebody that you didn't do something. Like, that's fucking TS clutter. I think it was, like, there was some melee that went for a crusher near, a corruptor near a crusher, thinking he could attack it, and just got killed. I'm pretty sure. Can't do that.
I got killed by the crusher
User joined
from
your
like a
channel.
full death and decays radius away.
Yep, same.
It was really, really far.
I'm back if you still need me.
Don't
Yep.
get
Yeah.
close at all to the crusher. That isn't to be expected, it's unintentional, unintuitive.
So, GBs.
Yep.
Why
Yep.
should I stop using 9 when it's mine and you're 10?
No, you should use 9 instead of 10. You're always using my 10.
No.
Yes.
I'm using turret
It is
from the left.
always your 9. I'm always moving counterclockwise to get a free portal because it's the only one that's not taken. You always take 10 instead of 9.
I'm taking the one which is third from the entrance to the left. which
Okay,
is-
you two, just take the portals you've been taking. Okay, so
The
GPS.
third from the left is 10. The first from the left is 8. 7 doesn't exist. It's 6 blank 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. 5 and 7 don't exist.
There's one
User
straight
joined
left.
your
Like,
channel.
if you look at it, that is straight west of it. That's 9.
We
The
are
next
past
one
this
is 10.
conversation, thank you.
Okay, let's get
It's-
a feast down. GPS, thank you, that's fine.
In the brain room, I was just dying in transit between tentacles, like just, you know, from actually running to it. We didn't have a heat, what, even the first one?
Yeah, you had me, but I came in.
He wasn't
at
there for the
portal.
whole attempt, so.
Right.
Yeah, he was offline.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah,
His
just
PC
fried
was
my.
overheating.
I fried my CPU.
Nice one.
Yeah.
How'd you do that with WoW?
I think my water pump stopped working.
Yeah, if melee gets connected with a ranged, it's like melee, you follow the ranged, because getting Crusher down is more important than Corruptors. Unless, if you're going into a portal, then the ranged has to follow you. And you have to call it out, just so they know.
Okay, everyone's ready apart from Tej.
Can we get hailstones for the room?
I'm ready, mate. I never saw a ready check though.
Number 6 is Tej, we can't take number 6.
Everyone is ready. Let's pull in 3, 2, 1.
The time to strike at the head of the beast will soon be upon us.
Focus now, guys, and don't clutter TeamSpeak with unnecessary shit. Especially discussions.
Wow.
She's having fun.
She likes that, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Did somebody reach up right there?
Yes, yes.
Show me no mercy.
Guardian
miss
one
that one?
spawned.
No, sorry, mate. Helping to me.
I got the new ones up.
Alright.
I need a lot of guns. I have 4 cups.
It's phase 2.
Nice. Okay, so casters again, think about your positioning. Okay, so for example, where the current squeeze is a decent location. Putting you in range of...
Get away from
the
the
sun
skulls,
squeeze.
you can see them, guys.
Watch out for the death beams.
Restriction.
I do not have time as you need to call portals for me, please.
15 seconds.
I don't have timers either.
10
Portals
seconds
in
for
10.
portals.
Thanks.
Get away from skulls.
5 seconds for portals.
No problem.
New crusher in the back.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
just
range, shift over towards that crusher. Where Honey is now.
That terrible glow. Suffocate upon
New beams, watch out.
Come on, guys.
Lust outside.
Those big green beams kill you.
Are we lusting inside?
No, we are lusting at the start of Ebon.
Alright.
Kill Chikachu.
Brain, get out.
Get out, yeah.
You have 5 seconds. We are 80%, faster than usual.
Got a decent first room.
Okay, so casters shift round counterclockwise.
Suffocate upon your own hate.
Portals.
Suffocate upon your own hate.
Ebon.
New crusher, watch out.
Constricted near the left.
Suffocate upon your own hate.
Resting Subu.
Wait, are you in here, Jeeves?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Is this even?
I'll get mind control by the next thing that happens.
65.
Previous game crashed, probably will get mind controlled.
Get out.
61%. Ooh. Populate out here.
2 constrictors.
Suffocate upon your own hate.
Portals in 3.
Don't be afraid to interrupt the corruptors.
Melee on me and portal entrance.
Oh wow, I went insane just as
Get back out, Bandy. It's gonna kill you when I move out.
Yeah, but I got with you the link. We have to stay together.
Yeah, we can
gotta-
stay within like 10 yards.
Other than a laser, what are people dying to?
Laser.
I got constricted.
Constrictors.
Promise people die and then it takes too long to kill the constrictors.
Yeah.
And people are ignoring them in general.
I mean, it
if you're in the
snowballs
constrictor, you
really
might just
quickly.
wanna
One
call it
DPS
out.
dies, the next constrictor will die slower, then leads to more deaths. So, like the first death really like starts fucking things up. No
Yeah,
matter
basically,
what.
it's about postponing that first death as late as
Ping,
possible.
ping yourself on the minimap when you get hit with a constrictor. Might help also.
Link constrictor damage again, because like if I'm beating ranged up top as a tank, that's really fucking bad.
The constrictor can only spawn on top of someone, right?
Yes, everybody should be in the same location anyways. If you get constricted in Africa, that's your fault. You shouldn't be there. Like, why am I 4th? And Brain is 5th.
The constrictors have really low health, so you don't want to throw. You don't want to dot
I
them.
know,
You just
but-
want to go straight into your single target burst
Like-
damage on the constrictor.
Like, look at how
I
much
need to read
damage TJ has done to him. Like, that's... Why is he doing so much, and everybody else is doing, like, nothing?
Like you don't want to waste time shadow or fucking painting them or corruption, whatever. Just throw your shadow bolts and mind blast at them. You know, they die. Just like 10 casts, 10 spells, and they die.
It's just the fact that a tank and a person going down in the brain room is beating people, like up top, is actually disgusting.
Strong words from Durka.
I mean, I'm fucking tanking, and I almost killed one by myself. Like, what? I should only be able to do like 50k or less to it.
Yeah, it's getting better, for sure.
It's getting a lot better.
But
I think the thing to take away from that try is constrictors. You know.
Yeah,
So,
and
if you aren't one of those people that's been listed, and to be honest, even if you are, if you're below Durka, you need to step up your game on the constrictors.
Like, keep in mind, I'm not always on constrictors. I'm literally running in and jousting the fucking crushers. Also, when I can.
And
Like,
keep in mind as well, there's a lot of melee in that list, which are most of the time in the brain room. So it's really just TJ, Butter, and Durka.
yeah, but constrictors aren't spawning while you're beating the brain, by the way, since everything is stunned up top then. And yeah, more damage needs to be dealt to the constrictors. We need to be mindful about how we position ourselves, and you cannot take deaths to the green beam. That's like dying to Shadow Fissure on KT. It's not acceptable. It's as easy as that. So we need everybody to fix that. And we basically have this down, so to be honest, to phase 3. Can we get the fish down somewhere? Thanks.
We have a lot less time after the first portal phase to get to the next portal, so that also means that the melee has to, prepare their position.
Yeah, which is why it's even more embarrassing that there are people below brain.
Yeah.
Everyone is ready. Let's wait for these two to separate. Let's go in 3, 2, 1.
The time to strike strike at the head
Good
of the
post,
beast
pop your flasks.
Yep.
Focus your anger and hatred on his minions.
Even if it's just for one attempt, guys. Doing daily heroic gets you your flasks for raids, to be honest. Come on, step it up, focus. Try to always run out to the range camp, to the healers, not to the other side.
Should we pop one more?
Nope.
Nah, keep it steady.
You're doing fine with this strategy. Okay, range, you've got one behind you on your left and one next to you on your right.
We will have one extra.
That's a regular one.
Okay, good.
Yeah, the Dirk, I will get the next.
Looked like someone was late actually.
Yeah, no,
I have this one.
We have
an extra.
Assign interrupts.
We have 2 extras.
Yeah, cooldowns, we ready to use them?
Pardon? What GBs?
Brainsick's up.
I'll be on tool. Tool.
That's not good.
Someone get interrupt on skull.
No, just wipe it. Hit 4. We completely hit 4
What
blasts.
the fuck happened?
Yeah. Wipe it and let's do one fast try. Okay. Forget about that one. Just leave it behind you. Focus up and let's do another one, really good one.
I think just by default, I'll if we've got 2 up, I'll take the higher health one from now on. Just do that. That's fine.
What?
The interrupts. That's what I mean.
Oh, okay. I was like,
yeah,
you're gonna
I'll
tank? I was like,
it,
what
yeah,
the fuck?
I'll evasion tank. It's fine. It's fine.
Sleep tight, Tej.
Yeah, cheers guys. Sorry I can't stay, but...
Just a fucking video game.
It's not just a video game, mate. It's WoW.
What did you say, Robert? What the fuck did you
It's
just say?
a fucking video game.
What the fuck?
Fail trial.
Oh, let's be honest, we could all be doing something way more productive right now.
Why you have to be mad? Wow. This only game.
Like reproducing?
Masturbating.
Well, not in the case of Sweden, no, but
like developing a rapport with Kim Jong-un
Cheers,
to
guys.
save the world.
Good luck. I hope you kill it.
Bye bye.
User disconnected
So
from
Shika,
your
you take
channel.
over his assignment.
Chika Choo Choo, number 6 portal.
Get the fisk done.
So we're dropping a DPS?
Yeah.
So how did we like pop so many on that last attempt?
So, forget that try. Focus up.
Okay.
Let's do one more.
Panic.
Honey, GBS. Good. Let's pull in 3, 2, 1.
Time to strike at the head of the beast will soon be upon us. Focus your anger and hatred
Will do.
on his minions.
Have an extra.
You can handle it.
Don't panic. Just pick it up and let's kill that one.
Just get the next Angrathar.
Yep.
I couldn't get that, sorry.
Fogel, watch it. You have the dot.
So on into high health one, I've got to move out.
I got it.
No, I'm free.
Can someone take this off me?
Might have triggered that, I don't know.
We trigger now.
One more and we're in phase 2. They're on top of interrupts and we're good.
I'm on
Below
3
one
deaths.
fast and we are clear.
Upticks, you're out of range.
Go one at a time.
Remember now, stay out of the 3 beams. Keep roughly together in good positions.
As construct up.
Hospital, run away.
Brainsick's up.
Me, what the?
We get to the crusher.
Crusher's on the northwest side.
Just kill this admin board.
Squeezing off.
Need the constructor.
Rotate clockwise, right?
Twenty seconds to
I'm
brain
being stunned.
portals. 10 seconds to brain portals.
Pikachu, you're 6 o'clock.
Move away from Skull.
Don't
Got
get
it.
hit.
7
Call on
brain
pre-death.
Spells out, please.
Bloodless. Grizzly.
Don't get hit by the death beam.
I'm gonna rest bandit.
Alt in 10.
Yeah, this is actually good damage. We're getting the crusher down before
Rising butter.
So there's a corruptor over here. It's kind of like a
There's
little
a crusher
Get out of
southeast.
the ring.
72%.
Nice, good brain damage.
Innovating Bandito.
Don't run away on your own.
There's a corrupted back damage. Rotate round.
Rotate round to
Where are
rotate
you?
round to
Can't
3
see
o'clock, guys.
Restrictor.
Brain portals. He doesn't have to come down. It breaks.
Pick up, please.
I'm constricted on the other side. I was just decursing people.
Guys, rotate round to 3 o'clock.
I'm resting
the curse.
Brain.
Gonna die.
Brain, your rest.
Stout hearts are manning the walls and the throne. Stormwind will hold.
The orc leaders agree with your assessment.
Your petty quarrels only
Brain Link,
make
get
me
together.
stronger.
Move away from the pressure.
Constrictor, rear left.
Think I just deceived.
To the next crusher.
2 constrictors. 11 o'clock.
Don't stay in DPS the corruptor, move to the crusher.
Portals up.
Have the disease getting stunned.
Constrictor, far left.
I think I need this as well. Nice.
That terrible glow. Should that be? Tremble, mortals, before the coming of the suffocate upon your own hate.
Enigma's going hard.
What's the Brain on?
60%.
Okay.
I think Sun died in the second brain room, clearly, but yeah.
Log in, for fuck's sake, what's going on?
So we have to get the brain to 30%, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
What's the ideal amount of phases for that? Is it 3 or 4? I can't remember.
3.
3.
Okay.
There's still some work left over.
Yeah.
You can't
If we
have
didn't lose
overlapping
people.
crushers at all, because it's
Okay,
just...
take the portal, buff up. This is our last attempt.
It won't let me log in.
You start your climb?
I did. And I'm not banned. I'm checking online at the moment.
Are you trying to kill our progress raid, man?
No, not really.
You bastard!
Oh no, they killed Kenny.
They killed progress! You bastard!
Oh no, son, I deleted the internet.
Taliesin, you're taking Subtext portal this try, and if anyone gets into the brain room with a curse on it, you're responsible to get that curse off them. I can't run around chasing people going to the other side of the room. That got me constricted and dead on the other side of the room. So we're sending one guy that can actually decurse with the brain room.
Okay.
Butter, why haven't you released and run in?
Because I'm not online, it won't let me log in.
Okay.
This World of Warcraft account has been closed and is no longer available. What the fuck?
What?
Did you type in your password wrong several times or something like that?
Not wrong, no.
I think caps lock got you.
That would give you a suspended, not closed anyway, so makes no sense.
They didn't like your name, man. So get the fuck out of here.
Someone reported your name.
I doubt that they wouldn't freeze the account for that.
Did you try to log in on the webpage?
Yeah, I'm on it at the moment and it's working fine.
Have you restarted the client?
Yeah, I have, of course.
Try it once more. If you can't get in, we'll go without you. Tell us if you can get to one last attempt.
Nah, I still get the error message.
Okay, let's go with it.
Missing a few pally buffs.
Everyone is ready. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. It's not a good thing to start buffing at that point, but yeah.
Missing kings.
Kangs.
He was
Kangs.
not Kangs.
Dang.
Just making sure you guys have the freshest kings for the fight.
For the 30-minute fight.
Yeah.
I can't get high health one, someone else get it? Nope, okay.
Trial failed.
Yep.
Aren't we all trials now?
Eventually.
We should rename it to Dreamer.
I like that.
Reliving the dream.
Dreamer, dreaming my life away.
Okay, I got that. Someone else get this one. Can you not hug the cloud, please, next time?
Last one. Phase 2. Casters, think about your position.
We need to make our way to the crusher.
Crusher. Northwest.
Yep, head to 10 o'clock.
Spells up, thank you.
Dispose.
Constricted in the southeast. Melee, please. Thank you.
Good job, melee.
30 seconds to portals. 9 o'clock constructor.
Alison, remember you're at 10 o'clock.
Well done on that constructor.
He went down as well.
That was just a test target.
Who passed?
How do we need to move?
5 seconds.
Arenthus, if you're constricted over there, you're dying.
We've got E-Bun.
Arenthus, you need to think about the mechanics of the fight.
Rip Jack. Drive by cold you.
Give us a timer on how long you have left.
Can we last open?
Go.
We have 25 left in the brain. 20 left in the brain.
It's too late now. Multi-dot the corruptor on our right as well.
10 seconds.
Get away from the crusher.
Get out of the brain, fast.
I got to 70%.
Nice.
Constrictor.
Constrictor. 9 o'clock.
10 seconds to the portals. 10 seconds.
Get away from skull.
5.
Constrictor.
Link, guys, link.
Watch out! Whoever has the link.
Do you have any dispels on the right side?
You have dispels inside.
Okay.
Kami, I'm gonna bop you, see if it stops the stacks. You're bopped, go. Into the crusher. Okay.
No, nothing.
It's good to know.
Constrictor.
Constrictor 9 o'clock.
Lost out here. Jack, lost.
Come on.
Honey has 12 sanity.
Yep, pray to the gods. Zelda has 0. Kill him. Dots and Zelda.
Out of the brain, out of the brain.
Get away from crusher.
Easy. Constructor. 3 o'clock.
Watch out for the crusher.
Kill Grizzlies now.
58%.
Constrictor on the opposite side.
Laser.
Stand on laser. Balls coming out.
Constrictor.
Disease
And he's
dispel.
insane.
Portals.
Okay.
Did you just reincarnate?
Yeah. That doesn't work.
We are 4 DPS short in the brain room now.
Yeah, I'm constricted.
I have 1 sanity.
What's the brain at?
58%. We're
Nice.
only getting 10 seconds on air.
That's cool.
Gotta go out immediately.
I can't follow you, Joker, and I'm low on sanity.
Just find a way to relinquish your life.
Was that intentional?
Yeah.
Okay, I hope so. Yeah, just run into the crusher and die. Oh, yeah, like 6 people
Rogue
on.
DK Mage Druid gloves.
It wasn't quite glorious, to be honest.
Also, I know I've linked these before, I'm still linking the stuff. Warrior Hunter Shaman.
I feel alone in this brain.
You're gonna go insane if you spend too long without people.
I
reset.
can't, like everything despawned.
Yeah, reset. You're stuck down there.
Flash cry. Well, I'll wait for the next try then.
Speaking of next try, is that gonna be today or tomorrow?
We're gonna return, so we're leaving it for a later day. Yes.
We also have Iron Council left. Yeah, please.
No, the Yogg loot's more significant, so we're
Tomorrow's
we're not
a
gonna leave it
main
alive.
25-man day, so show up.
Today, 4 hours of Yogg-1.
About that, in the calendar it says 10 men tomorrow. Is it 10 men or 25? Just out of curiosity.
Andy, did you see my link for the first one?
It's most likely going to be 10 mans tomorrow.
Which calendar are you referring to?
User disconnected
I'm
from
invited.
your channel.
The
Okay.
in-game calendar.
Anyone else for the ring?
Oh, never mind.
Did you see my first one, honey, or should I link again?
Link again. If I'm linking it again, you need to link again.
Alright.
User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.